to Reparations Part 1. See, I got a comment not long ago from somebody who's white, but yet he is one of my fans, and he feels unease when we start talking about slavery and such. And you know, my first gut instinct was to be like, you know what? Fuck that. But after I cooled down for a little while, man, and I thought about it, I'm like, okay, this reparations talk definitely deserves its own segment anyway. And here we're going to continue to talk on reparations, and I'm not sure how often I'm going to do one of these videos. Maybe every time there's enough stuff to talk about, I'll do it. But let's talk about some of y'all comments, man. Mickey says that we definitely need to continue this conversation, man. Like having people talk about this like they be talking about playing basketball and shit in the barbershops. That's going to be very important for the movement. And you know what? You're right. When people were talking about it a lot, when it's on everybody's tongues and shit everywhere, then a lot of things can happen. But me personally, I'd be like, okay, we can continue the conversation and such, man, but eventually we gonna need some goddamn action, man. We can't just sit up and talk about it thinking that something's going to happen. We have to force the fucking issue. We have to make that shit happen. I mean, all of the barbershops and all of the people were talking about Pacquiao and Mayweather fighting and such, but yet that shit ain't never gonna happen, dude. And that's kind of the way that this can go down too. They don't care if we talking about it. It's until we put the boot to their ass and start fucking up their money. That's when shit will begin to start changing, you dig? My homie Jordan, he said, man, he's completely on board, man, with this reparation. And you know, we definitely need that, man. I mean, if I'm going to move forward with my plan that I have to gather these reparations, dude, I'm pretty much going to have to get the attention of Bun B. In which the way I do that is pretty much the same way I got the attention of the owner of World Star Hip Hop and shit. I'm going to need as many of you guys out there as possible to send Bun B a message to pretty much holler at me at the same damn time via Twitter. Now, don't do that shit until I tell you to do the shit, because we need to make a organized fucking move. But everybody who's on board, man, definitely send me a message or something, man, so I know to hit you up. And my homie Tommy Tech informed me, man, that London already turned down reparations for all of the island brothers and sisters and shit out there, man. And the way I react to that is fuck. I mean, it would have been nice to have some kind of precedence in getting these reparations, but you know, nothing about this shit is going to be easy, and I pretty much guarantee you that they're going to come out and say no to us. But just because they gotta know doesn't mean that we don't do anything. And quite honestly, we got a better opportunity at succeeding than they do, because America has consistently and always been on this shit that they trying to bring democracy to the world. But yet, the world will never respect them as long as we are coming out demanding shit and they saying no to it. You feel me? I mean, even though they're fucking racist and they don't want to give us shit, it's more important for them to be able to get democracy to the world than it is to just pay off us. And that's pretty much what I'm banking on in order for this to happen, man. But everybody, man, please chime in. The more you guys talk, the more these videos are going to be popping up.